If you will say, what will you advise me to see if I am not an opera believer and I had to go for the first time? I said, well, go to a really good production of Carmen. The whole music, the story, the orchestration is one of the most perfect operas.
Wonderful group of singers, and conducted by Kleiber. And how Placido worked with Kleiber, ready to love and kill.
The part of Don Jose, the naive soldier, hopelessly entranced by the beguiling gypsy Carmen, is a perfect fit, vocally and emotionally.
Don Jose in Carmen, I think you say that it requires not just one voice, but two voices.
Of course I have one voice, yes, but I have many colors there. And even in the flower song, so you need, you start quite softly, and then you develop the drama, but you need to sing with a light sound, and then, so if you are singing, so then you need all the drama, Part of the aria, the so-called flower song, the soul of Don Jose is there. That's a moment which all the lyric quality of the Don Jose, of the tenor voice, should come. And then the anger comes, the frustration comes, and then there is this dramatic music.
He sings it beautifully. He was a master in knowing exactly the point when he can touch that note that hits the heart.
Every time he sang the Rose aria, I was in tears. Every time.
The character of Don Jose is very close to my roots because my mother was for the Basque She was born in the Basque country. And in the Basque country, they said, if you have one Basque, you have the Basque beret, you know. If you have two Basques, you have a game of a ball, you know. And if you have three Basques, you have a choir, an orpheon, because everybody sings. And so my mother was in a Basque chorale going all around Europe.
Zarzuela, a traditional form of musical theatre popular in Spain and Mexico, made stars of both Placido's mother and father.
A un tiempo le hace traición a usted y a la libertad. La libertad que me pida sangre y dinero usted manda. En cuanto a Luisa Fernanda, lo que ella quiera. La vida.
Of course, my mother's voice was an operatic one, and in fact, she was known as the queen of the zarzuela.
Tell me about being brought up with music in the house, on the stage, in your life from the very, very beginning.
I really grew up loving the stage, loving the music, and at the right moment, of course, I was studying piano, and I find out that music was going to be my life from a very, very early stage of my life. When my parents, they said, you have to go home now because tomorrow you have school, I said, I will wake up in time, but I want to stay. And I was staying at the theater as much as I could.
So you were learning all the time?
I was learning. I was, without realizing I was learning, you know, because I was enjoying it.
Born in Madrid in 1941, at the age of 8, Placido was brought to Mexico, where his parents set up a zarzuela company. At 17 years old, Domingo Jr. followed in the footsteps of Domingo Sr., taking on baritone roles in zarzuela productions such as El Gato Montes.
There is nothing more popular than the Paso Doble from El Gato Montes. You hear it in every bullfight. It's the first thing you hear it. So for the public of Spain and Mexico and some countries in South America, as soon as they hear that, they are ready. But the public loves the duet. I mean, it's a great, great success.